Now, if you imagine yourself painting a house, it's pretty boring, isn't it? Up and down, up and down. But imagine if instead of up and down, you could just go...
Paint is my passion. Aerosol cans are great for painting windowsills and furniture. The solvent-based aerosol cans, there's only a limited number of colours available. These cans also create nasty fumes for the user. They are messy and difficult to clean up. What if we could get all these colours in the convenience of a can? My invention is a special formula that mixes most water-based paint into an aerosol can. The cans come pre-gassed and the usual pump system is used to add the paint at the point of sale. When sprayed, a fine mist of paint is released, just like a normal aerosol can. Since you have added only water-based paint to the special formula in the can, the mixture is non-flammable with a low odour. And best of all, if you have a mishap, you can easily clean it up with soap and water. My invention makes painting safer, cleaner, and far more colourful.
Please welcome from Melbourne, Ross Brinsden. Hey, Ross. Now, let's go back in time and pretend we wanted to paint that chair red, right? Yes. You go to the shop with your invention. You'd pick out of all the millions of... They have too many colours, don't they? You can never pick the right one. But anyway, you'd pick the one you wanted. Then what would you do?
Once that's done, pass it over to the man in the paint store.
Yep, so you pop that on.
You pop that on, yes.
Yep. Yes, that goes in there. Filled up with the paint.
That's right. And we pour our paint in.
And then what's going to be in the tin at the end is the paint, obviously, a propellant, but also your secret ingredient.
That's right.
And we'll see the effects of that. Okay, so how does it get in there?
Okay.
Put it in the machine.
Yes, we slide it in.
It's quite there. A bit funky, this machine.
Funky, isn't it? Yeah. Sleek.
On it goes. Now, what? It's filling up the thing?
It's pushing the paint in.
Yeah.
Yes. We're done now.
Good.
Good.
Right, then you take that off.
Yes.
That's empty, right?
That's right, yes.
And this is full?
That's full, yes.
And then you put a little sprayer on it?
That's right.
I've got to put on a mask. And then, hang on, this is water-based paint in a... What's this?
Yes, that can contains water and propellant.
Yeah.
And we've pumped paint into that.
All right, not your invention.
No.
The normal way, or the way you could do it.
Yeah. What would?
Right. Not very good.
No.
Right? Now you just take off the first, like that.
Needs a shake, yes.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
Now you get rid of the first bit, there's a little blob there. Yes. Now look at this compared to that. And then maybe there. That's nice, isn't it? That's nice, and then you can do your chair like that, or whatever you're doing.
Yes, that's right.
Lovely. Come across to the panel and look at the other one. It's just going all blur. Completely blur. So you say it's... Have a seat. You say it's quicker, don't you?
Yes. Yes.
Than other spray paints, and you say it will cost the same or less? And
currently, a premium aerosol paint is about $10 to $12 per can.
Yeah.
And we're looking at a recommended retail price of around about $17.
All right, so why do you think people will pay the extra money? Because
they're getting water-based to start with, but also the biggest thing is they can choose the colour.
Yeah,
colour.
Yeah, there's a huge range of colour. Yeah, Bernie.
Ross, it's a really big chemical challenge that you've taken on to stabilise a water-based paint in an aerosol form like that, so great job on your secret ingredient. One of the reasons people buy water-based paints is because of the environmental, they're much more environmentally benign. Now, does your ingredient contain anything that will, drop the environmental cred of the water-based paint?
I've had to put in some alcohol solution, but I'll put it as a comparison between spraying window cleaner, for example, which contains an alcohol solution, so it's of that order.
Ross, you obviously have to have this additive in there so that you can in fact spray the paint from this type of aerosol can. Now I know you may not necessarily tell us exactly what this additive is, but perhaps you can explain to us what's the type of, you know, I suppose, additive you've used, and what does it exactly do for you?
Right. It comes back to surface tension, really. With the solvent-based paint, you can put almost any solvent-based paint in there and it'll atomise and flow and spray, and it's mainly due to a surface tension difference between solvent and water. So we're dropping the surface tension with a surfactant or a detergent.
Mark?
Now, how much coverage am I going to get out of a single can?
You've got about 100 grams of paint in that container. Some colours cover better than others. In fact, the clean reds, for example, don't cover that well. But a black, you'd expect 1 square metre, I guess, of that order.
Summing up.
It's a nice solution to a chemical problem. Getting water that has enormous surface tension to be able to atomise like that is really smart, the way that you've done it. And I'm just happy to know that next time the kids tag our back fence, they might be doing it with something water-soluble that's environmentally friendly.
You've got to get to it quick enough to wash it off.
Veda?
Obviously, you've come up with a spray paint alternative that's really environmentally a better option than what we've had so far. So it's really going to appeal to everyone.
Mark?
Ross, I can see now within a couple of years when I go and get my house painted just to the walls of my living room, I'll also pick up a can for all of my touch-up jobs. Well done.
Well, good on you, Ross. Good luck. Please thank Ross Brinson. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, if you've ever travelled at the speed of light, slow down, it's dangerous. It's also impossible. Or is it?